as you all know, I've switched to game dev, and I've actually been doing game dev for quite a while now. It's almost been about 2 to 3 years since I've started. So I wanted to show you guys my journey, like all the games that I've made so far, and I actually wanted to give you guys basically an option for you guys to pick a game for me to finish. I worked on a lot of projects, and some of them I never really finished. I never really got to finishing them, but those projects, I think they're pretty fun, and they can be like their own unique game on their own, and they shouldn't take that much time to make. Arpeggio, it's an RPG game. It's gonna take a while. I don't think it's gonna release anytime soon. Obviously, I'm still working on, like, the world generation, and next thing I'm gonna work on is, like, making cities spawn, making biomes, and then the structures, all of that. That'll be soon. And then I'll start working on the magic and stuff, and weaponry and armor, all of that. But I want to just show this. I'm getting 100 FPS, like almost all the time, which is I'm at 10 graphics, so that's already looking really good. But yeah, so I'm just gonna show you guys all the games that I have worked on, or like me and my friends have worked on in the past few years, and there will be a poll in the pinned comment in this video, and also you can also check the description. I'll link it to there, and you can then vote on the game that you guys would want me to, like, work on or finish, so that you guys can play or something like that. So yeah, let's start it. So this is our first game on Roblox. It's me and my friend Ducksies and Shallows. We worked on this together across like a full year. The game itself, we first started in 2023 December, like right at the end of the year. It took us about a year to like finish it. Like, we did on and off for a year, and I honestly think it's a unique game, but it was our first game, and it's pretty, how do I say, if you were to look at how it was made, it's nightmare fuel. If you're a developer, if you take a look at it, it's basically nightmare fuel. But besides that, I would say it's a game with a good amount of content. So there's about 3 maps, like 3 fully functioning maps with like really unique levels. We have a lot of cosmetic trails. This took forever to make. We also have like power-ups where you can, like, you can place a banana on the track, and then like someone can slip on it. You can turn into a hamster ball. You can place a cobweb on the trap, and you can also like do a rewind where it brings you back by like 2-3 seconds. Like, it was really cool, and thanks to you guys donated a lot for this game, which was, we never expected to get this many donations on this game. And with those donations, we tried to advertise it as well, and we got to like about 100 players max, and then it died out immediately right after. There we go. You can see everyone who donated here. Just special thanks to all of them. But yeah, like, I'm pretty happy with this game. I don't want to work on it. I'm not gonna put this in the vote, because this is like, we have to rework the entire thing, and this is how the rewind thing works. Brings you back. It's really, really cool. But yeah, so this was our first project, and it was a big project, but by the end of it, we actually finished the game and we published it. So this is like one of the very few games that I would say it's complete. Okay, let's just move on to the next game. And also, I forgot to mention, the previous game was called Roblox, because that's how I got introduced to Roblox. I've always thought that it was called Roadblocks, not Roblox, so that's why I picked that name. Okay, this is the second game that I've worked on. It's basically a Spider-Man game, and I would say it's really, really fun. It's basically a full-on physics playground with different types of webs. You can say I'm calling them grappling hooks. and like this still has a lot of potential, and it's really easy to make actually. Like I can still work on this, and it won't take long for me to make a game out of this. It is very little work to actually, like, you know, turn into a game. What I was thinking was, this could be a game similar to like Untitled Tag, the Untitled Tag game, where, you know, in that game it's like parkour, and you basically have to, like, you know, it's a tag game, so you have to chase down people and, you know, not be it. And I feel like that you know, that has its own unique movement system there. This can be this game's own unique movement system with like the tag thing. So maybe, like, you know, just like in that game there's a crown mode where you have to, like, you know, chase people across the map and, like, you know, tag them to get the crown and whatnot. And the thing that I really like about this game, which it's the building mode. The fact that you can build while moving, like, that is, I would say that is very fun. And it's really, like, it's very versatile, this building system. Like, you can do it while you're standing still as well. This was like really fun to make, but it was like a really small project. Like, I just made it, you know, test it out, but I never really got to finishing it because, you know, I had to work on my YouTube channel, you know, Arcane Odyssey and all of that. And you can do cool stuff like this. You can make a catapult, and if I can time this correctly, there we go. Like, you can basically, let's say, like, build a catapult to then, you know, like, pull yourself across the entire map and, like, you know, get away from everyone. And this can be, like, really fun when, like, there's a lot of people. So this is called Grappler's Web, and if you guys want me to work on it, just give it a vote in, you know, the poll and whatnot. So this next one is called House of Blades, and this is a game inspired by a Murder Mystery 2 as well as Flee the Facility. Basically, it's a more unique take on, you know, the murderer and detective roles. As you can see, the game has already started, and you have to find the knife or the gun. It spawns randomly in the map, and you have to get to it. And once you get it, if you get the knife, it's a cursed knife which urges you to basically murder everyone. And if you get the gun, you have to protect everyone from that knife. And it's fully random. So see, the knife spawned there, and the point and the goal of the hiders, well, the innocent, is that the thing about murder mystery is that if you're innocent, you basically have nothing to do other than wait it out for the sheriff to die and then, you know, try to get the gun. But that's about it. But in this game, if, let's say, the sheriff does kill me, I will drop the knife. So the game doesn't end. And the way to end the game is for the innocents to basically find the keys to escape the house or the map. And that's the goal of the innocent. The goal of the innocent is to basically escape. And to escape, you basically need to search around for boxes. So even the murderer can, you know, everyone can try to get keys, but obviously the murderer's goal is to, you know, kill everyone. And I think it's a fun take on a murder mystery type game. It's a more unique way of doing it. And the fact that you can the gun can drop and the knife can drop, it makes a new scenario happen where basically the sheriff is protecting the knife from any of the innocents getting it, which, you know, people, you want to be a murderer, right? In a murder mystery too. Well, in this game, you can be a murderer in any round. You just have to get lucky to like you know, get the knife first or to grab it from someone else. And also there's a parry mechanic which I might rework if you guys really want me to work on this. Basically, as soon as you just saw the character becoming fully white, if it's fully white, you can press F to parry it, and so you can save yourself from the murderer or even the sheriff if the sheriff accidentally shot you. So you have to be, you know, on the lookout for that. But yeah, it's a simple game that I made within like 2 weeks, and if you guys want me to work on it, you can vote on it on the poll, and yeah, I can definitely add more stuff to it. Yeah, that's House of Blades, and yeah, let's move on to the next one. So we're now in World Mining Simulator, and this is a game all about mining an entire planet. Basically, your goal is to mine. It's literally mining simulator, but instead of just digging straight down, I thought, well, what if instead of digging just straight down, you can just dig the entire planet? And that's what this is. You can quite literally take apart every single thing. And there's these little caves, if I can find one. Can fly around. Yep, there's a cave here. That's a really small cave. Let me look for a better one. Oh, there we go. There's a cave with these ores, which they have more health, so you get more points, you get more minerals basically. And it goes all the way to the center of the earth, which is right here. You can mine. You can get better pickaxes. You can get better special abilities with those pickaxes, as well as you also get access when you upgrade your ship. You get bombs. This is a way more explosive variant. No, obviously it won't be this big, but the system works, and it's pretty satisfying. I would say it's very satisfying when it does work, as you can see. And the top bar here, this is the health bar of the planet, and it's basically like a boss bar. And I honestly really like how it turned out, like the way it animates, like the damage, if I can let it do its thing. It's almost done. Oh no, I'm full. My inventory is full. So once your inventory is full, you can then go here to sell your inventory. So let's say I'm just gonna sell like 50%. Okay, there we go. Now you can then also save up for upgrading your ships, which you need basically money, which is units, and minerals, which is the amount of stuff you have in your backpack. So that you need to fill out fully, and then you can upgrade your ships. This is supposed to be a special model here, but I just never got to adding it. This is I think probably my first proper model in Blender, which is really funny. But yeah, that's Mining Simulator. It's pretty satisfying. Like, if I do work on it, I'll obviously add way more content to it and stuff. I have all the ideas, I just haven't done them. But I would say this is also a pretty unique game. But yeah, that's World Mining Simulator, and if you guys really want me to work on it, you can vote on it. Okay, next game. Why am I in here? Why am I here? Why am I here? No. We don't need to talk about this game. We don't need to talk about this game. We do not need to talk about this game. We do not need to talk about this game. I don't know why I'm here. This was a failed experiment. That was me, by the way. That was me voicing. We do not need to talk about this game because we tried to. Shush. How do I stop this? Okay. I love the ragdoll system in this game, and the death sounds. But what I was trying to say is, we made this game to basically try and advertise it and see how it would go. It got to 200 maximum players, and then it died off. We just did it to experiment. This took us what, 1 or 2 days to make. It's a stupid game. I never want to talk about it again. And I'm not giving you guys an option to vote on this. Oh, next game. So this is a game that I want to work on it in the future, but right now I'm not really focusing on it unless you guys would want me to. This is called Food Fight. Now, Food Fight was actually a really popular game in back in 2018 or 17 or something, or 2016 even. It was really old. It stopped, it at one point, after Roblox update, it just fully broke. And right now, this is it doesn't look any way similar to it, but I want to make it inspired by. I was inspired to remake it in a way. And basically, this is a gun game, and this is a gun game like a third-person shooter game. If this thing works, yeah. So this is like a third-person shooter game that I think would be really, really fun if this, it's worked on. And the way this works is basically, you have, guns, bullets, and these ones are special. They they ricochet, which is really, really fun. There's also wind physics. So as you can see, the bullets are affected by wind, which is pretty cool. But that's not the fun part about this game. What I was trying to aim for this game is to make everything be destructible. And so if I go to my second slot, destructible ground, destructible buildings, destructible ground, everything is destructible. So like, there's a lot of games, many shooter games, they don't really have any destructible stuff. And so I thought, what if I did make it destructible? What if, let's say like a round is about 10 minutes, and what if you could destroy the stuff? You can like let's say dig a hole through the thing and then rush enemies and stuff like that. I think that's fun. I think that would be really, really fun. And yeah, like, this also allows for stuff like melee weapons that are destructible. Like you can dig trenches, or I might even add a building mode, like a building tool, so that you can it's like a full battleground basically, where you can build, you can destroy stuff, and you can have certain weapon types. So let's say what I was thinking was, so these are like, let's say this is like a pistol, like just click 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 and all that. Then this one, I was thinking like the destructible weapons can only be stuff like shotguns, like miniguns, and like rocket launchers. Only they can be destructible. Like explosives basically can only be destructible, and like they do stuff like this, which I think would be really, really fun in like a massively multiplayer game. And also, I really love this team color system. So this is my avatar. If all the colors were basically orange. If I reset, oh, that was a pretty gruesome sound. I completely forgot about that. If you can see, the map is actually randomly generated. Oh yeah, there we go. We're green now. But this map is actually fully randomly generated, and I was thinking of also doing that. So like making a map become fully randomly generated, so that every match is basically unique. So yeah. This has a lot of potential, I think. I am gonna work on it in the future, but if you guys would want me to work on it right now, I can do that as well. What do you guys think? So yeah, let's move on to the next game. So this is one of the very recent games that we've worked on. Me and JustArcey worked on this, and this is basically a straight rip-off of 99 Nights in the Forest. We just wanted to basically see, what if we tried to make 99 Nights in the Forest? And so this is called 101 Days in the Jungle, and this game is finished. Like, it has major stuff from the game it's based off of. You chop trees. So this is like my first time making like practically a survival system. And we made this within like 2 weeks as well. Let me just do this. There we go. Now put these here. And the monster spawned. The monster is a duck, and I have no idea where they spawned. And they're just gonna quack non-stop. But let's just get this fire working, and after that I'm gonna go explore a bit. But yeah, like the video I made on this game, it didn't really do that well. It did, like, I personally edited it quite a lot, actually. Like, I would say it's one of my best edited videos. The duck's gonna transform soon. There we go. And should come towards my direction. There, oh, scared me. There we go. I worked on this guy. It took me like 2-3 days to make him function properly. get his animations all working, and it's so good. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It's genuinely, wait, let me just do this. Like 99 Nights in the Forest is not scary at all, so our goal was to make it scary in this game. And for some people it may not be scary, but like I still think it's pretty cool. The animations are amazing, like for me, because this is like my first time properly animating a full body animation on like a thing, and I think I did good. It just doesn't stop moving, and I love the animation on like the tongue. It's like just icky. It's good. And let me just try to get it to attack me. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It also has a bite animation. There we go. And it does damage if it's, you know, if it gets close enough, or if it can bite me, it does a lot of damage. And yeah, it's a simple survival game. It's practically done. Like, we made it for the video, and the video did horrible. So like, if you guys would want me to work on this, I don't know if I would, because again, it's a copy of a game. Making copies, it's actually not fun. It's really like this is our, you know, twist on the game of 99 Nights in the Forest. So like, I can never make like a full one-to-one copy. Just I couldn't do that at all. But yeah, and oh, they transformed into a duck that just wanders around non-stop, and it's pretty cute looking. If you can show its face, it's stuck between the rocks. But yeah, you know, you craft stuff, you get the day counter. There's no like beds or anything that like increases the day count. It's I don't know. I don't even know how 99 Nights in the Forest became popular, but it just did. And I believe that's like the last game that I can show. Now, I am working on a new project right now, which I'm gonna be making a video on soon, and it's gonna be a pretty interesting video to see how it works out. I think the game that I'm working on, it might get popular if I can do it properly. It might. I'm not sure. It's Roblox. It's a full-on gamble to if it's gonna work or not. But yeah. So out of all these games, which one is your favorite? I'm gonna have a poll in the description and in the comments, the pinned comment, and so you guys can check it out. And if you want to join my Discord for any more updates, it's in the description, the JustArcey Studios Discord. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.